Welcome back to the Weekly News Roundup. Welcome to SillyVille. The place that makes us just go, what? So first to start off, mystery gnomes just keep on showing up in nature preserves across Pike County, Pennsylvania. Known for its trails and woodland meadows, wildlife, and now something else right out of a storybook. So you're walking down a trail and suddenly you see a giant garden gnome in random places in this little trail. Makes me kind of want to start going out and throwing garden gnomes all over the place. And so here what we see is there is, 300-acre conservation site that's been attracting visitors far and near, and those include garden gnomes. So nobody really knows where these guys are coming from, but you look around here, and you're just going to find some garden gnomes all over the place. That's kind of neat. Makes me want to go find out where it is and hike. Can't be more than 3 hours away from me. I'm 3 hours from everything in this state. All right, next question. Can gender-bending Israeli super prawns help feed the world? What? All right, so they're not kosher, but they may be part of a greener, more sustainable food chain. Is the article here forgetting how many people are actually related are actually allergic to seafood? I have a sneaky suspicion that gender-bending Israeli super prawns will kill somebody with a shellfish allergy. Just a sneaky suspicion. So yeah, apparently these shrimp here, little blue crustaceans lurking within the massive aquaculture tanks, are actually happy, but they certainly appear to be content. Perhaps because they're very well fed, blissfully unaware of what lies just outside the laboratory, a harsh, dry environment of the desert. So apparently what they have is these are giant lobster guys that you can use over here to just kind of giant lobster guys to help increase the food supply, because of course they all want us to eat bugs and things like this. And the argument is, oh, well, bugs are very close to lobster. Lobster are kind of like bugs, just in the sea, and we eat those all the time. So sustainability, stop eating cows and stuff because that's killing the planet. Go for eat bugs instead. But hey, you can eat the gender-bending super prawns instead. I don't know, guys. I don't know. The first thing I thought of, what about those poor people with shellfish allergies? I don't know. Anyway, Apple's $700 Mac Pro wheels do not work well on skateboards. So this company actually bought the $700 wheels to bling out a skateboard with it. Oh, look at this. Here's the skateboard with the Mac grill there on it. Look at that. Very nice. But they did say that they were absolutely horrible wheels. It was pretty much impossible to actually do anything with these guys. So that's that. Don't use the MacBook, the Mac Pro wheels for your skateboarding needs. So for $700, apparently they developed wheels that don't even roll right. I don't know. All right. Another one of these that makes us go. Now, we have the media sitting here saying, President Trump told people to drink bleach and bleach poison is so up. So some moron actually decided to do the research and found that bleach poison was on the rise, up 38% even before Donald Trump told people to go drink bleach or something. This is, people, okay, sodium hypochlorite is not safe for you to eat. It's not safe for you to breathe. It's for cleaning your counter, nothing else. Just thought. Okay, but the National Poison Data System says the growth of poisoning started weeks before everybody told President Trump apparently to drink and suck down bleach, which no, he never did. Those people are like, oh my God, he said something, and people are morons in this planet. So here is actually the cases of bleach poisonings. And this is kind of the average. Like, this is what baffles me the most. I think that this line is the number of cases. I hope this is the number of cases and not the number of cases times 1,000. Because if 100,000 people in America are poisoning themselves with bleach every month, I'm sorry, we got serious problems. So I'm guessing this is 100 or so. So between 100 and 150 or so people a day poison themselves with bleach. Maybe, let's see. So this is like January 25th. This is like March. So, and then what happens is over here is when we start to see the spike. And what day was it that he made his glorious announcement? April 23rd. People are saying, April 23rd, people said he told us to drink bleach. No, he didn't. For you people that can't even sit down and you're so triggered, you're like, I'm triggered, I can't even hear him talk. And then you go on and proceed to tell us what he said. Why don't you watch the press conference first? But anyway, that was April 23rd. This is March 13th. This is when the rise in bleach consumption poisoning went up. Why? I don't know. I haven't a clue. But April 23rd, this is the point in time when he said something, when CNN told us that President Trump told us to drink bleach. No, Trump did not tell us to drink bleach. CNN told us that Trump told us to drink bleach. FYI. So you can see that it spiked and was going back down. And actually in the recent weeks, it's dropped way back down. It's not quite close to our basal levels of 100 bleach poisonings a day. Here's case counts, disinfectants. Oh, what was, did I have the right compound? Yeah, that was bleach. Here's disinfectants. Again, disinfectants shot up. Like, what? Who is poisoning themselves? 40 to 60 cases of disinfectants. I really hope this is children and stupid parents that didn't block up your chemicals. And then over here, we have hand sanitizer cases. Hey, we had an early spike here. I presume we didn't get a massive spike here because nobody could buy hand sanitizer. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, well, if you're over in, I think this is Singapore. If you're over in Singapore and you leave home without your face mask, there's now going to be face mask vending machines. Is there anything else we need to say about this? Like, you got to go in, you slide in your credit card, and I'm telling you, you slide in the credit card, and you're just like, nice, very cool. You can slide it in, get your face mask. Vending machines. Telling you. All right. On to our feature story. The concept that... would you shut up with your auto-playing crap? This is why your website sucks. Look at this. I'm pushing the stop button, and it's not stopping. Okay. So, CNN put together a panel of COVID experts to talk about a town hall. Okay? So we have a town hall with COVID experts. COVID experts. They added Greta Thunberg, the 16-year-old tool of her parents and their friend, the environmentalist lobby. If you want to quench the conspiracy theorists that say all this whole thing is to push a global agenda, you need to stop doing stupid stuff like this, like putting an uneducated, teenage, fake environmentalist activist who is sick, who's used by her parents to push a social agenda on a panel that's supposed to be experts about COVID. And then when the whole world exploded about it, they defended it. We think that a climate change activist has something to bring to the table. The climate change activist doesn't even have climate change to bring to the table. She's not capable of holding a conversation without someone else handing her a script. She's got no place. She's got no place except go back to school, kid. Learn something. Please learn how to think for yourself. Greta Thunberg added to the panel of CNN's expert coronavirus, and Twitter erupts. Upcoming CNN town hall on the coronavirus will feature 17-year-old Greta Thunberg alongside a panel of medical experts. The program, Coronavirus Facts and Fears, also included CNN broadcaster Sanjay Gupta, 50, former Health and Human Services Secretary Kathleen Siblis, 71, and former Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Why is there all these former people? Interesting. However, social media watchdogs are foaming at the mouth over the choice to place a teen climate activist on a panel with public health experts. What place does Greta Thunberg have in a town hall? His rhetorical question was liked by more than 12. No! Hey, New York Post, that's not a rhetorical question, it's a real one. For the love. Her name is a top trending term on Twitter with some 30,000 mentions on the platform in just a few hours. In a follow-up tweet, Ali clarified his rhetorical tweet. I understand that, but this panel of top health experts and administrators, a climate activist would be better suited on a different panel. She's not a climate scientist. It's a matter of placement. Yeah, she's not a scientist at all. She's supposed to be a student, but she's not even that because people have been using her as a tool to push an agenda. My lands, please send her back to school. CNN's social media was soon served an onslaught of virtual eye rolls. This is why no one's taking you serious. Greta Thunberg, now she's a COVID expert. I wonder if Twitter will take this down. I mean, after all, they're putting a non-expert on a supposed experts panel. If anything needs to come down from YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all these other sites that are saying, we're going to fight misinformation, why don't you prevent a teenager who's not a scientist from being on a panel that's supposed to be scientists? Really? Not picking on the kid, another said, picking on the news network for featuring a child to inform the public. I remember when my thread about E. coli and romaine lettuce went viral and trended on Twitter, only to have CNN put Food Babe on the air to discuss the issue, tweeted Eugene Gu. Referring to another controversial health expert in the media, Greta Thunberg on this panel is an improvement from that at least. Really? Who is that person? If Greta Thunberg is a step up, I'm missing something funny. Some have come to Thunberg's defense. Why, Alexa? Why? Including more than a few public figures arguing that the voice of youth who will come to inherit an earth doomed by future pandemics and climate disaster may actually have something to add to the conversation. No, she doesn't. Know what she'll add to the conversation? How dare you? I don't know what else to say. Ask someone else. I don't know. Unqualified men appear on cable all day. Bloviating? I don't even know that word. Endlessly, but Greta is a bridge too far? Okay. She has extraordinary knowledge. No, she doesn't. She has an extraordinary ability to read scripts that have been handed to her. She's the next generation that has left to clean this mess we've made. Yeah. So, this is why I have a hard time taking anything CNN says seriously. We're going to put together a COVID expert panel. I got it. Greta Thunberg. A 16-year-old person who's not a scientist or a medical person or a policymaker or anything. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm just lost for words.